Good afternoon. As Boris introduced it, my name is Alan Tang, and I'm the Customer Experience Manager of ProQuest. And a little bit introduced to our company. Our company is an aggregator who provide a lot of databases. Of course, one of the databases is the newspaper resources, and also we also provide ebook access on a ebook platform. So the section today will be divided into two topics. The first one will be the empowering research through ProQuest newspaper. I'm going to introduce the newspaper resources that Hong Kong PU subscribed it. And on the second one, I will introduce the ebook platform, how to make use of the ebook platform to search over now, including the own and also the subscribe. You can access to 40,000 different type of ebooks. Okay, let's start the first part, empowering research through ProQuest newspapers. And the objective of this first section is I will introduce the need of news in research and teaching. And also I will also walk through what is the news resources. Now Hong Kong PU subscribed from ProQuest. And the next I will also introduce the search features of ProQuest platform and how to search and display the newspaper contents for your research. First of all, I would like to introduce a survey that we cooperated with a professor in Oxford University at 2018. It is a study on 4 top-ranking newspaper and the use of those 4 well-known titles in scholar research. And we found that there's a pretty high number of researchers are using newspaper, 72%, and 88% of researchers who teach recommend newspaper. And it is widely used in different disciplines, including social science, health and medicine, business, and the hard science. And here is a kind of map illustrating the usage of newspaper of scholars or researchers in different parts of the world. As you can tell, the deep navy blue color, which is mainly on the North American or Australia and South Africa. Those are high usage regions. And also we can tell that China and some country in Europe is catching up, and we have kind of comparatively low usage on Africa and also Russia. And we find that there's a room, very much room for growing the usage. And those 4 titles we do the analysis is the New York Times, the Guardian, and the Wall Street Journal and the Washington Post. And now you see the color dog. The color dog represented the disciplines that the scholars or the researchers take reference of the newspaper. Actually, the first one, the New York Times, it is quite spanned all the academic disciplines. Okay, And the Guardian is mainly on medicine and health. And the Wall Street Journal is very strong in business, economics, and business. And the Washington Post is uh, very strong in art and humanities, social science, etc. From the survey, we have several key outcomes, and we found that the newspaper are in important part of the academic publishing landscape, and the usage is growing, both in absolute number and with measured by the proportion of academic publication that cite of those well-known titles. The use of each of the paper is much more diverse than just the humanity. And we found that the newspaper are and will continue to be an important resources for academic author now and even into the future. Why use newspaper? We take reference from different resources, from fragmented information to organized information. Excuse me. And what I mean different resources is including the TV, video, news, or the newspaper, or the magazine, journal, books, government document, etc. But it takes different timeline for their being before they can be published. As you see, that newspaper usually just take 1 day, 24 hours to publish. But the magazine, especially the academic journal, books, or government documents, reference directories, will even take years before they can get published. So from the newspaper, you can almost get instant information for your researchers. And also, newspaper is not neutral, and it is very important to as a librarian, it is very important to provide a multiple number of articles by different newspaper companies. For example, the Guardian is considered more liberal, and the Daily Graph is more conservative, where Financial Times is in between. So to ensure the researchers have access to newspaper content for the research, we find that it is very important for the librarian to offer more than just one title and complete coverage of newspaper and newspaper sources. The benefit of ProQuest News portfolio is we take the news content and make it useful for scholars and researchers by adding index and providing an experience across the platform that normalize one access point, cross-searchable across multiple titles, multiple databases. And regarding the news portfolio that Hong Kong PU subscriber from us, we divided into recent newspapers and historical newspapers. The recent paper is mainly, we call it a collection called Global Newsstream. It included US newsstream, Canadian newsstream, and the international newsstream, and also the global breaking news wire. For the historical newspaper, there are 4 collections. One is the China newspaper collection, including 22 Chinese newspaper. They are in English, but published mainly in Shanghai. And also the well-known South China Morning Post from 1903 to 2001. And also the New York Times with index, and also the Times of India. Why we use the ProQuest recent newspaper? Because for our recent newspaper, we cover to cover full image and full newspaper, full text newspaper, and we also provided key resources. It's a key resources for missing historical and recent information, and also we are cover to cover searchable assets, even to be advertisement or the cartoons or operas, etc. And also our award-winning platforms. You can search across different newspaper title, both the recent newspaper with the historical newspaper, or even further, you can cross-search with any databases on the same platform. Nowadays, we have over 200 different databases on ProQuest platform that you can cross-search with. And this and for the newspaper, we provided the page level digitization. Users can search any place on the page. As I just mentioned it included the advertisement, the cartoon, or any other texts on the newspaper, but not just the article. And this is kind of a tree plan of the global news stream. Actually, the global news stream consists of 4 different collections. The U.S. news stream, to name some of the titles covered by U.S. news stream, the Chicago Tribune, the Los Angeles Times, the New York Times, Wall Street Journal, the Washington Post. And also the Canadian news stream, something like the Global and Mail and the Toronto Star. International news stream, it covered the Guardian and also the South China Morning Post, covered by the international news stream. Other than those 4 different newspaper collections, we also have the Global Breaking News Wire. The global news stream is here's a summary. It's a completeness of coverage because it included thousands of publications and resources. It's very rich in content, and also it is kernels of content. The archive is as far back as 1980. Okay, and it is updated daily. The newsfeed updated by 8 a.m. East Coast, so it is equivalent to the 8 a.m. In the afternoon in Hong Kong. And here's the news titles covered by the U.S. news stream. To name a few, the New York Times, Wall Street Journal, Washington Post, and also some of the regional news streams of United States. And to be exact, we covered different well-known titles. The New York Times from 2008 to current, and also the Wall Street Journal. We also start from 2008. the Washington Post 2008 to recent, and also the Los Angeles Times, the Chicago Tribune. And other than the U.S. news stream, we also have a Canadian news stream, cover hundreds of newspaper from Canada. We have the global breaking news. We have almost 60 different newswire resources. And the international news stream cover the Asian news stream, ANZ news stream, and also the European news stream, Latin American news stream, Middle East and Africa. So we have a very, news titles almost around the globe. And I would like to point out a Guardian, one of the four well-known newspaper we use for this. So the survey, the collection is from 2010 to recent. And the international titles, we covered titles from France, Germany, and other part of Europe, and the global breaking wire newswire. We provide hundreds of newswire sources from around the globe, especially from Europe, and also actually is also from China. Okay, here comes the ProQuest historic newspaper. Taking the code of a professor in a librarian from MIT. What the code is, newspaper are valuable primary resources, sources for historical research, both for the narrative and description of the past that they provide, as well as for the insight they give and attitudes to and culture of the time. For the historical newspaper, we digitized it into a different column and into different article. We also provide the page view as well. And for the historical newspaper now, Hong Kong PU subscribed it. As I mentioned earlier, now your library subscribed the Chinese historical newspaper collection, the New York Times with Index, South China Morning Post, and the Time of India. Regarding news, Chinese historical newspaper collection, the collection is from 1832 to 1953, and it included 22 newspapers. This out here. Sorry, 12 newspaper. This out here. And the New York Times Index is a Pulitzer Prize-winning newspaper, and especially especially prepared more than 3 million digitized index terms just for this databases. And from the New York Times, usually, always you can find very interesting informations. For example, this one on the on an issue in 1959, you can find, oh, there's a railway from Hong Kong to London. And also the South China Morning Post. The South China Morning Post was founded in 1903. And when it is found, the name of it is called Qing Dynasty. Qing Dynasty, and it changed to a new name on 1913, it changed the name to South China Morning Post. South China Morning Post. And also starting 1913, it changed the name to South China Morning Post until now. And there are two different titles of South China Morning Post. The first one is from 1903 to 1941, and the second one is 1946 to 2001. And they cover a lot of events during from, for example, from 1903 to 2001. Some of the famous events, for example, the death of Sun Yat-sen, or the World War II, the death of Bruce Lee, and also stock crash in 1987, and also the Olympic golden medal winner by Li Lai-shen in 1996. And also from the South China Morning Post, you can find very interesting information. For example, this is a advertisement of a very famous restaurant in Happy Valley, Amigo restaurant. And you can find different the advertisement of Amigo restaurant in different times of the year. For example, this one is 1984. This one is year 2000, and you can also find some advertisement in 1960, 1986, something like that. So you can see the change of the advertisement of this restaurant. Last but not least, the Times of India. Actually, Times of India is the world's most widely circulated English daily newspaper, which was founded in 1838 because the great populations of India. It served the British resident of West India. It is one of the archival collection with ProQuest under the global news stream. And from the Time of India, you can find a lot of memorable historical events. To name some of them, you can find the information of the formation of the India National Congress, or you can find the captures the 1947 partitioning of India and Pakistan. Okay, here comes the ProQuest platform. How to find news from PQ platform, and I bet you are very familiar with this web page. This is the main page of the library. Okay, and in the middle is a search bar. You can search with one search. It actually is a discovery layer, and also there's an option search databases, or you can search researcher skies or course readings. For our databases, we select database here. We click the tab of databases, and then we enter ProQuest and click the find here. Instantly, the search result pop up because we are searching with ProQuest, the name of ProQuest. So it will list out all the ProQuest databases available for Hong Kong PU. And the very first one is the ProQuest. By clicking this link, we will bring you to the main search platform of ProQuest. But if you are looking for a particular databases on PQ platform, ProQuest platform, you may, for example, I just want to locate those newspaper or news databases. Then you may want to click the drop-down menu here and select newspaper here. Select newspaper. So there's 9 newspaper resources from ProQuest. Okay. And then it show out all the those nice databases from for newspapers from ProQuest. As you can tell, if you want, I want to search the Times of India, or you want to search the Chinese newspaper collection, you may want to click the link. But if you want to cross-search with different newspaper resources, you may want to go back to the ProQuest platform and then select multi-databases. You can choose and pick the databases you want to search with. For example, you click the international news stream, there will be a dedicated search page for the international news stream. Okay, I want to introduce some tips and tricks and best practice of searching on PQ platform. For example, rather than the specific database, this is the main search interface, ProQuest. First of all, there's a quick search box here. You can just enter a keyword or a search term or to begin your search. And if you just want to concentrate on a particular resources, here is the option here. You can click the newspaper to search the recent newspaper only, or you can click the historical newspaper, just search within all historical newspaper only, or you can click the wire feed, just click the wire news only. And this is the screenshot for the New York Times, the Times of India. The Times of India. Actually, on all search page, regardless of which product, there is always a search tips under the search button. The search tips. That's a very comprehensive introductions on all different search options. For example, it is an introduction on Boolean operators or phrase searches, approximate searches, wildcard and truncation search, different kind of search. To summarize it, I'm listing out the most popular search operators or fields. For example, you can use the operator and or not. Of course, to use and to narrow, and use or to broaden, and use not to just contain one of your search term, not the others. For example, nursing, not shortage. Okay, and other than those 3 popular one, we also support search with near and also pre. Near means to look for the document that consists two search terms within a number of words. For example, you want to search nurse and education, but you want each of them are apart from three words only. Okay, or you can enter as n stroke 3. It interpret the same features, same function. For example, media and free woman. That means woman and media is at the most 3 words apart. Okay, and pre is more strict. The first one must be in front of the second one. For example, nursing pre-4 education. That means the search criteria is the nursing must be within 4 words in front of education. Okay, or you can simplify into pre-4. It interprets the same. And also, if you add a hyphen between 2 words, for example, nursing hyphen education, that means you are searching with exact phrase. Or you can you can also use double quotation mark, double quotation mark, nursing education, closing double quotation mark. It features the same. And on the advanced search page, we have different search box and also different field options here. We have options for search within the full text or search within the abstract field. And also, because it is a newspaper database, so we also have some special fields for newspaper product. For example, the dayline, the page, the section, and also a very friendly date range here. You can search within a month or 3 months or a year or even 10 years. And even you can, if you have want to have a specific date range, then you can enter the month, day, year here for the particular date range. And also we have different document type. To name a few, you can limit it to document type of article or cartoon or a display advertisement or editorial, etc. And here's the result page. The result page always give you the option to evaluate your search result. On the left-hand side, there is some facts, and you will call it a limiter, that you can narrow down the search using the limiter on the left. And once you arrive the result you decided, you can access the abstract details here, and also before you click and really go to take a look at the article, there is a show abstract link here. You can click the show abstract, and the abstract will show up here. So you can take a look first, and then if it is really information you're looking for, then you can click it and open the full information. in a new window. Or you can just click the name of the title to go to the full information, or sometimes it is a full text PDF. For the historical newspaper, we provide two different formats. One is the article page, just display the article, the relevant article. And the second one is the page view. The second one is page view. And on the right-hand side, we also provide related items for your reference. And on the article page, the keyword are being highlighted. And you may also want to make a choice of the citation style by clicking the icon here, which provide you almost 20 different output styles, citation styles here. Finally, we want to ensure that you are focusing more on the research activity. So we provide them in the tools of facilitate your work. The My Research account, I want to introduce My Research account on the upper right corner of the page. There's an icon here. When you click it, it gives you an option to sign into your My Research account. Of course, if you haven't signed up a research account, you can always click here, create My Research account. And My Research account, it provides different options. For example, you can save your search result into saved documents, or you can save your search strategy into saved searches. You can create alert or RSS feed, or you can set up your personal preference of the search page. Of course, if you subscribe to RapWork, we also provide access to RapWork. Okay, I want to give a live demo. For example, this is the library page. If you want to go to the ProQuest platform, you can just type in ProQuest and then click search button. And here come all the databases on ProQuest platform. All database means other newspapers and all the other databases available on PQ platform. You can just click the ProQuest here, which will bring you to the main platform. Then you can start from there and then select your databases to search. Or you can focus to newspaper here. Then you can click one of these newspaper and start your search. Of course, because I'm not in your campus, for example, if I click the South China Morning Post, it will pop up for me to log in because I'm not physically in your campus, so I rather log in manually. Okay, if you go to the ProQuest platform, the landing page will something like this. There's a lot of database available because the global news stream is under the ProQuest Central databases. For example, you will find the Canadian news right here, and also the global break news wire. Okay, if you want to cross search different databases, you can click here, global news wire here, and also the international news stream here. Or you may want to just pick and choose some of them, and also the US news stream. And you can also find the historical newspaper here. If you want to cross-search with those current newspaper, then you may also click and select. Okay, then you can go to use selected database and start your search. For example, you want to start your search with COVID-19, for example. And instantly, the results show up here. And first of all, the result set in the middle, and you can change the sorting orders. By default, the sorting is sorted by relevance. You can also change to older first or the most recent first. And then you can select the source type, different source type, different publication date, open it, different subjects, a different document type, different languages, and different publication title. For example, I just want to concentrate on the English one, so you can just click the English one. And also, you may want to just concentrate on the newspaper. You can also check the newspaper. And for example, you want to select the source from a particular newspaper or news source. You can click more, and then okay, I just want to look at those informations from the Telegraph, for example, or I want to Telegraph, and also I want the information from the Express, but I don't want the Asian news. You can multi-select it, and then if after the selection, you can then click the apply. The result set will be arranged again with this limiter. If you want, you can delete all of them or some of them by just a click. For example, I want to cancel the not for Asian News International. You can click the X here. Then the result set will change to include the Asian resources. And one tips I want to share with you is, for example, trade war. I enter trade war. There's a lot of information return, 20,000. But because the system will interpret trade and war. So sometimes you may want to search it as an exact phase here. And it cut down quite a bit, less than 5,000. But sometimes it may not show up as an exact phase in the article. So you may want to use the approximate operator, for example, near stroke 3, for example. And increase a little bit so we have more coverage. And also, if you want to add another search term, for example, and US, China, you want to find some information about US, China, then you may want to put a bracket here. So it will handle the strategy inside the bracket and then US, China. And also you may want to go to the advanced search. Let me type again. Because by default, it is searched anywhere in the article. To make it more relevant, I want to limit it to without full text. I don't want to show up in the full text. And also I want to add the US, Chinese, China here. It's anywhere. And then I want to add a row. I want to add a subject heading, main subject heading. Then I can have a function for looking up the subjects here. For example, I entered trade. There are different subject terms, including trade, but I want to start with the phase beginning with trade. For example, I want to use trade competition. Or trade dispute. Then I want to add it to the search. Then I'm getting a trade dispute or trade competition, because trade war obviously it is not a control terms, but the trade dispute or the trade competition is a control term used by our editor. So you can get more relevant results from these terms. Okay, then I may want to limit it to last 3 years. And then I click a search here first. Then from this strategy, I can find 6,000 results. Of course, you may want to fine-tune it by selecting different resources, publication, using this indexing features. Okay. Now, because it is a little bit complicated, I don't want to lose it. I want to using the search strategy next time, so you can let me put it down. You can save the search here. Save the search here. Save search. That means you want to save this search strategy and use next time. Then it will pop up of my research account for you to enter. Oh, let me see. Okay, now I can click Save Searches. And this is the searches I have saved it. And also I can find the document I have saved it last time. Let me go back to the recent search here. Recent search here. This is the search criteria I just performed it, and then I click Save Search again. I give a name to my strategy. Let me say trade war, U.S. China. Save. And then we take a look again. Save searches. Here they come. Because if I don't save the document or save strategy using my research account, after I finish the current section, it will all gone, all cannot be found again. And also data, the recent search list out here, so you can tell that what is your search process, how you make use of different keyword or different strategy and narrow down the result until you find something is really manageable or usable. Okay. Okay, let me go to this result. And also you may want to click it here. I want to take a look at the full text here, and the keyword is highlighted. Because English is not our mother language, so sometimes you may want to translate it from English. For example, I want to translate it into Chinese, traditional Chinese. You click Translate it, and instantly it is translated. Because it is machine translation, so I don't recommend it. You just copy and paste and take reference. Actually, it's just for your reference. So you get some idea of what it's talking about. You can also undo the translation, and also you can go to the detail page. And then one thing I want to introduce is the link here. This is a downloadable link. You may want to copy and paste to your document or your web page or something, with this link, you can always go back to this record. Go back to this record, okay? And also, if you want, you can also download in the PDF. You can create a citation. You can email or you can print, and even more options here. You can download in PDF, Excel format, or even Microsoft Word format, or text format. Okay. If you are using Google Classroom, you can add it to your Google Classroom or add it to a Google Drive or the Microsoft OneDrive. Okay, I think I still have 30 minutes, so I need to go to the next section to talk about the ebook. Okay, the topic name of this section is called authoritative ebook at your fingertips. The objective of this section is to walk you through how to browse, how to search, or using material in found in this platform, or how to utilize the online readers and the bookshelf, and how to perform downloads. And here again, the library page, then you can, well, I enter the ProQuest again, perform a search, then you will find the next one is the ProQuest Ebook Central. This is the ebook platform. Okay, the first one is search and browsing. This is the main page. You can use an enter a keyword or a term to search here, or you can also, you can also go to advanced search or the browsing subjects. And then for the basic search, you can search with keyword or a quotation marks for exact phrase, and you can also use and or not as a Boolean operators. And you can also go to advanced search. With advanced search, allow you to fill in more search options that you preferred it. And also on the right-hand side, you can add one more row. Actually, you can add up to 10 search rows. And also on the right-hand side, you can have more search options. You can enter the day range here, and also you can limit to a particular language or particular format, something like that. And if you click the browse subject, you will see there is a predefined subject name here. If you don't have any keyword in your mind, then you can just click one of the subject here. For example, in general, you can click library science. On health, you can take the medicine, for example, something like that. And when you click it, then it will give you the result which is relevant to this subject. For example, I use a search term for global warming. It will this is the result page for global warming. The keyword are highlighted. It shows that there is more than 5,000 book titles found. And actually, there is two result lists. One is the book result. Currently, this is the book result, and also we also give you a list from the chapter results. On the left-hand side, there is a facet for different years or subject or language, author, etc. And here comes the chapter result. That means regardless the name of the title, it just return those chapter who has more result on the keyword. Okay, search result, of course, you can read online with the book title you found, and also you can annotate it after you read it online. For example, if you click one of the title here, it will open up a detail page of that particular title. This is the detail page of the title. And on the title page, you have the option of you can read online or download books. And more popular nowadays, users even more like to download not just an entire book, but just a chapter, because the title, the full book title you download, you need to read it or view it with Adobe Digital Edition. But if you download it with a chapter, it will be in a normal PDF format. So actually, you actually own it, and there is no time limit. Unlike the download book, actually, you just check out a book, just like you borrow a physical book from the library. There is an expiry date for 1 day or 7 days or a week or 21 days, something like that. And also there is an option on you can copy some of the content, and also you can download some of the content into a PDF format. And also here is the status of the title available. It shows the availability of this title. For example, this one, your institution has access to 2 copies of the book. Because some of the book, there's only 1 copy, 1 title. Usually, those title is not allowed to download. You can only read online. But you still can download the chapter in PDF format. Okay, let's click read online. This is the reading online page. From here, there's a search box here. That means you can search within this book title. And from here, there's a bookmark here on the upper right. You can bookmark, and you can also highlight some of the content using different color. You can even annotate it. You also allowed it to. You can also download or print or copy some of the content from here. And there is also embedded link. And you can also cite and export the citation of this title. And for easy reading, you can also zoom in or zoom out to fit the page. You can also collapse the left part, so it reserves more space for the online reading. Lastly, on the blue bar here, it provides the book detail, the chapter, and annotate. If there's any chapter annotate, it will list out here. And also this search. within the book title. Okay, regard the download, as I just mentioned, that you can download books, but as I said, if there's only one copy, normally you are not allowed to download. The icon here will be gray out, but still you can go to the table of content list, which lists out all the chapters. You can still download it as a PDF format. And it's a great way for users who do not always have consistent internet access. Okay, here is the procedure to for a full download. You click the download, and also you can click the icon here. Once you click it, it will prompt it. Do you want to open it with a desktop, or you want to open it with your smartphone? And then you are asked to confirm if you have already installed the Adobe Digital Editions. And then if you have a chance to select the day what you want to check out, but it is different from title to title. Some of the title, there's no option. You can allow to borrow it or check out for 1 day only. It depends on different title. And here is the Adobe Digital Edition Reader. Then you can open it within the reader. Okay, let's go back to the result list. This they list out all the titles, and this is the bookshelf. Okay, from the book result list here, if you want to add it to your bookshelf, then you can click the icon here, and then you will prompt for by default in the bookshelf there's a folder, namely research. Of course, if you want to create a new folder particular for this title, then you can choose the new, and then you can enter a new folder name, and the book title will add to the new folder. You can continue to do the same action to add different title into the same folder or different folder. After you added all the title, then you may want to go to the bookshelf to take a look. You can click the bookshelf link here to go to the bookshelf page. This is the bookshelf page, and on the on the left hand side, as I just mentioned, by default there's a research folder, but you can also create different folders yourself, like this one, environmental studies. Okay, when you click it, there's a number here. You can tell that, oh, there's 2 title under research folder, and there's 3 title under environmental study here. Currently, we are on the environmental study folder, so you can see 3 titles here. And also, if you want to provide the link or share with other colleagues, for example, you are doing a group project, you may want to share some of your title with some other researchers or colleagues. Okay, the first one, by clicking this link, this icon, it gives you a link. It will link to a single title or to a folder. And here is a folder. It's also will send an email, send a message to someone you want. You can add the recipient's email here with a message or and a subject. The one who received your email with a link, when he or she click, he or she will find something here. All those free titles in your folder will list out like this one. Okay, I want to give you some additional resources. We have a Libguide specially introduced the Ebook Central platforms, and also we have education resources for the Ebook Central platform. And on the Ebook Central interface, there's always a question mark icon. When you click it, it's a help icon. There has some FAQ here, a general FAQ, FAQ about sign-in, about search, about download, about reading online, about ebook shelf. Okay, I want to do a quick demos. Again, because I'm not physically in your library, so I have to log in manually. For example, I have just logged in. Okay, I can healthcare. I can use the double quotation mark. So it search as a face. I can search here, and on the left hand side is the facet. For example, I can limit it to English only, or if you want, I want to limit to France only. Or so all these titles are in French language, and you may want to choose author or okay. Let me demonstrate the advanced search phase. Advanced search, you can add up to 10 different search box. One thing I want to mention is, even though you use the quotation mark here, it doesn't function because it is in the advanced search. Even though you add a quotation mark here, it will also search as social and welfare, because there is an option here to search as a exact face, matches social welfare. That means the result will be exactly as social welfare and not just social and or welfare. Okay, you can also enter the year range here. You can select your language option. You can select the download format, PDF or EPUB. Okay, let's go to browse subject here. Browse subjects. For example, I don't have any idea on the search term or keyword, so I just choose the subject. For example, I want to choose business and management. And from the business, from the subject fact sheet here, I can have a list of subject here, business economists, regarding general management, economics, marketing, strategy, international finance. You tell there's a long list here. It's a long list here. You just pick and choose which thing you more relevant to you. For example, I want to find something related to finance. Then it will give you the result in this subject areas only. 210 books results. Okay. And also let me give a demo to adding titles into the ebook. For example, I want to add this one to my ebook bookshelf. I don't want to add it to the default one. I want to add a new one. I want to add a folder called finance. Add item. I want to add another one. I'm going to add to the finance. Add item. Okay, then I go to the bookshelf. There's a finance new folder here. When I click the finance here, those two items show up. Okay. Of course, I can from here I can read online. I can go to the detail page, and I can also cite this book. But if I want to share the entire folder, I can use the link here, or I can use the share here. I can send an email out, or I can create a link and then I share the link with my colleagues. Then he or she will be able to access my folder, but just this folder, not the other folders. And also, you can create a kind of Excel table list for your titles in your ebooks with a URL link. With this link, you can always go back to that particular title. And also, you can create output citation as you want. For example, you want to use the APA format in Excel in a text file. You can just click it. Okay. Open. Here come the provider, and there are two titles here. Okay. And there's another one. I can rename it, and of course, I can also delete it. Okay. Okay, let me go back to the page. I want to show you the Libguide, page. Copy. Okay, this is the Libguide page. This is a brief introduction on the Ebook Central platform, and here's the e-learning modules. You can have the e-learning modules and also the handout. Okay. We also has the webinar recording. We also have, some support center articles or promotion materials. Tons of information on this page. Okay. The same as the Ebook Central, we also have a Libguide for the newspaper, and this is the Libguide page for the news and newspaper. You can find the introduction on the US news stream, Canadian news stream, international news stream, but also you can find information for the historical newspaper here. Okay. and there is some very comprehensive information you can find here. Okay. Okay, I think we still have 5 minutes. I think I have done my presentation.
Okay.
So okay. Let me check if there's any question on the chat.
Thank you, Alan, for the very detailed presentation on teaching us how to use the ProQuest newspaper. Any more question would like to ask to Alan? Okay. If no more questions, I think this is the end of the training section here.